Hello world. So today I'm not even gonna use no introduction, no weird ass shit like that. I really just want to talk about the the past. So the thing is like I have a dream. I have dreams like every single night. Like I always have dreams. But there's this one particular dream that I kind of want to talk about right now. If you're obviously, if you're a chosen one, a good person, somebody who's not evil, basically, you're definitely going to be the person who experiences dreams. You're definitely going to be that person. Um, I really just want to kind of ask, but also talk about this dream that I've been having. So, like I said, there's like been a dream where I was been like backstabbed. Scary, I've had some really scary um, dreams, and they're basically nightmares. And I don't know if this one particularly was a nightmare. Kind of did feel like it, but basically, I'm gonna kind of lead you guys up to what happened, and I'm gonna kind of give you the part where. So I was in like this really like retro motel. It was like the lights were really like it was really like, and then it was like I remember it was it was like a home, but it didn't feel like a home, but it was a home. But then it had like multiple like places and stairs. You guys know how dreams are; it just never makes any. So anyway, I go up these stairs, and next thing you know, I'm chewing. I have this like I don't know what it is. It's like I looked it up, and the only closest thing I found to it was like this. It's called like brace or dental gum, but I basically was chewing this gum. It was like it was like taffy. It was like really really soft taffy. It wasn't that soft, but it was like soft taffy, and it kept coming out of my gums, or not gums, but it kept coming out of my teeth. And I kept trying to like get it out of my teeth, but it kept just like growing. But the that's not even the worst part. The worst part was the taste of it. Like it had this really sweet like taste to it. It was like it wasn't bitter at all. It was just like it was like a really like disgusting like sweet aftertaste. And it just kept coming out of my gums. But the thing is, the reason why I asked if anybody has even been through that before is because I usually don't ever dream twice. The only time I remember was literally the last week when I dreamt twice in a row. Like literally, I woke up and then I went back to sleep and I dreamed in the same destination, but it kind of changed. So basically, that's kind of what this one was. Like I dreamt of having that in my teeth before, but I haven't had that in like years. So I'm really like I'm really like has like I really want to know like I don't care if it's like a DM like I really want to know has anybody ever dealt with that kind of like nightmare because that's basically what getting this stuff out of my teeth it just felt like a night like it just felt so horrid and I'm just like ugh like I will like I don't know just lately I just been having really really intense nightmares like I had this nightmare the other night where, and by the way, for those of you who just, I blew my vocal cords out from screaming at, idiots. So yeah, it's a little off. But I just had like a dream the other day where I was like, it was like a 4-story, 5-story like plaza type situation, and I kept going up, up, up. But like every time like I would go up people would be trying to harm me, like stab me and all types of stuff. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, and I can't tell you the other part of it, but it was like the second part to like my first dream. And like the first dream that I had was so, it was kind of scary, but it was so, it was just hard. Anyway, so this second dream that I had that I just was talking about, it was like a white building, kind of like a coliseum, like a mini coliseum, an open like coliseum. It was kind of tilted, and it was like at nighttime by the ocean, and it was like it felt like a horror movie had like just came out, so people were kind of like enacting it, or I don't even know. And I just felt so weird because like people kept trying to like stab me, people kept trying to like harm me, people would talk shit about me. And what's crazy about it is like I like at the bottom of it, and this is like not trying to be funny or anything like that. There was nothing but white people at the bottom of it, and then as soon as I started coming up, it started becoming like different races, more like Asian, a little bit African American, but mostly it was still white people, but it kind of turned more into like Asian. So I don't know. I just been having a lot of like weird, really scary nightmares. So um, any of you, those of you who, the fact that we're dealing with, evil spirits, and the simple matter is that they're not. No matter how much you pray, no matter how much you do, they're not going to go away. Like no matter what. That's that's just something that I really just want to, kind of give like a harsh truth that you know um, they're here to torment us, and they, when it comes to the chosen ones, they can only touch us so much, um, but ultimately they still can cause harm to us. And for me, I'm I'm tired of it. I don't know if you guys are like sick of it, but um, yeah, it's time for the bullshit to aside, and who really cares that I'm trans, or the case may be. Like when it comes to us being you know God's children, and people who do good in the world, I feel like it's time for us to like really just stop kind of pinning against each other, because that's what the devil's going to do. They're going to harm, and they're going to come out. They're going to come in and attack our thoughts, our feelings, our possessions. Um, so you know, just hopefully you guys all get some good rest, because um, I can't be the only one experiencing these nightmares. So, but yeah, I just like coming on here and just you know expressing. If anybody has you know had that dream where they have like some type of like gum. Not It's not gum, but like taffy coming out of it. Oh, I can't even think. Any kind of taffy coming out of like your like your teeth, the back of your teeth, and you're just like pulling it out and it won't stop, but it has like this weird. It's just so disgusting. But anyway, so I just feel like I would do a little, you know, talk with me. But yeah, I'll be on here.